Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Felicia. We're back with another pick a card reading. Today we're getting into how men are viewing you. So these are people who identify as men. These could be romantic partners. This could be people you work with. This could be anyone in your network, in your environment. My name is Felicia. This is a free tarot channel. This tarot channel is sponsored by my nonprofit organization, Divas Can Manifest. We are a nonprofit in women's health. All of the proceeds to this channel, including the revenues that you watch from the ads, any of the things that you buy over at Cosmic Intelligence, our community shop, and any super chats donations are super appreciated as always. All of those revenues go back to our nonprofit organization to push our efforts forward. Thank you for being here. If you are new here, I would definitely recommend you watching our most recent playlist, the Winter Intensive, to get caught up. I also would recommend you watching the last pick card, Messages from Your Spiritual Guide, so that you can understand what you're getting yourself into. But without further ado, let's get into it. Pile 1, you are the City Girls. Pile 2, you are Mystery by LaKelly47. Pile 3, you are Missy Elliott with Innovation. And Pile 4, you are LeChat with Self-Esteem. Some of these cards have come out on the channel already. I think all of these cards have come out on the channel. You can find information about this deck, any questions that you may have, go ahead and hit me up, let me know. But thank you so much for being here. I'm in deep gratitude. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pile 1. You chose the City Girls with Hustle. So how these men are viewing you, they are it's something about men that love girls that know how to make money. If you are a girl, then they see you as always making money. Like, some feminines wait for a night to come and save them, but there's something about you, they just see you showing up with the money and showing up with the new investments, showing up with new streams of revenue, and they see that you are always getting this money. Okay, they love to see it. They're like, oh, that's a hustler right there. That's a empowered feminine energy. Okay, they see something about you. These may have been men that rejected you. These might be men who declined your offer, right? Some of these people, they stopped giving you money, or they would not support you anymore, and they see that you went off and made your new venture your success, a success. Okay, it's something about you being a true bad bitch, ain't weak or bitter. Some of these people kept secrets from you, destructive lies, and they see that you just moved on and got more money. Okay, moved on and got more money. So they feel some of these men are very disgruntled by you. They, after leaving you, after leaving or separating from you, they seen you hustle like no other. Okay, somebody's seen you work so hard. Some of them, they see you traveling a lot. They see you going on tour. They see you fucking everybody's city up, and they see that you survived their abandonment. You survived their attack. You survived some type of negative force that was thrown at you. You guys may even be a survivor of some kind of trauma or abuse or attack. It's something about you after going off and having to do it on your own. They see that you have become disillusioned by them. You don't think that they're as good as as you thought that they were, right? Something about you needing to have it, like having to rely on yourself and having to do it yourself after them. They see that you are no longer respecting them. You no longer value them. You no longer pay attention to them. We have the finish line. I love this card in this deck. Okay, so some of these people, they see you at the finish line. They see you make something that may be related to money. You getting some type of financial security. You getting some type of success. Some of these men are very jealous of your new money. Some of them, these are men who cannot make money. These are men who are poor, or men who are jealous of your power. Because I think something about you wanted to collaborate with these men, but that didn't happen, is what I'm hearing. Something about them, your story, you're at the finish line, and something about your story almost didn't happen. And they knew that you needed support. They knew you were having financial issues. They knew that They knew that you were in survival. Now they see that you're well on your way to success. You're at the finish line. You're getting what you want. Some of them, they're waiting for your big break, or some of them, they watched you have a big break. They watched you come into your prominence. They watch you come into success. They're watching you in the spotlight. These men definitely see you, you ain't weak or bitter, okay? Some about you, you're not weak and bitter. You always getting your hair done. Some of you went to school with these men. You had the 5th house. Yeah, these definitely were romantic partners, I feel like, okay? Through the 5th house. And they feel like you leaving them was very dramatic. You did it in a very dramatic way, or you let them know what they were losing after they chose not to collaborate, after they chose not to work and support you. Some of these men you went to school with and they've just been watching, you know, maybe you went to school with them, you were romantic with them, but it feels like, you know, they know that you're very smart and they know that you're very empowered. So these are men who feel very emasculated by you, especially because some of them, you've outgrown them, your wealth outgrows them now. And I'm hearing that something about you, you put them in their place. Okay, you put them in their place when you did something dramatic. Okay, they were jealous. Some of these men, they know you're so smart, and now that you have all this new money, they're so jealous of it now because they always knew that you were more powerful than them. They knew that you would be more successful than them. Some of them, you have been maybe dating men that have not been on the same level. They have not been high value men, and these are men who get emasculated by you coming into new money. They get emasculated by your material structures compared to theirs. Some of them, they have to live with other people, or they have just been playing a lot of games and strategizing and taking a lot of risk and gambles when it comes to this connection. And some of them, they risked you, took a naive risk, right? Not to like not support, to not be available, to not be there, right? You had to rely on yourself, sink or swim. But they see that you wasn't weak or bitter about it. You got it by any means. Something about them, they made you hustle like no other, because some of them, they may have grown ill will towards you, and they knew that them taking away their collaboration from you will hurt you. Okay? They knew that some of them were supporting your survival. Some of them were supporting you at school. And they thought that them taking away their collaboration will stop you from being successful. And this is when you became disillusioned with them. You realized that they were not collaborative. You realized that they were not happy for you. Okay? They were jealous of you. Okay? A lot of these men. But now they're just watching you so driven to make your new ventures a success. Okay? So we have Angel. So a lot of these people, they have seen that you may have helped these people. Okay, I feel like something about you may have helped them, and you did something, you know, with a pure heart. You didn't expect anything in return. And this was definitely like, I feel like this was definitely like one-sided charity. You know, these people they didn't have anything to give. Like some of you had more than these people, or they knew, like, or you did something without expecting anything of them. Some of you knew that they were ill, jealous, non-cooperative, and you helped them anyway, right? So when they turned around and chose not to support you, or they did something karmic, or they acted in pain and shame, they gambled the situation, you can already expect that these people were not going to, like, something about you already expected them not to fulfill. You already expected them to do something distasteful. You already expected them to return to something inappropriate, right? A lot of these people never change, and they keep making the same mistakes over and over in their life. And something about you came in and helped these men, and you didn't expect anything in return, so you were able to move on without feeling indebted, like feeling as if you were owed something, feeling as if there was a wrong. Okay, some of these people, they definitely, if you didn't help them, they definitely are seeing you helping other people. Okay, and you've been doing it so much. Something about your humanitarian work, something about you raising money for, you know, a charity, raising money for a cause, doing things to help people, and being very appreciative if people do offer you help, right? Something about, you know, they just know that you had to do a lot of things on your own. They know that you haven't had a lot of support. And then some of these people, you just expect them not to return the help. You expect them not to save you. You're the one that does the saving. A lot of these men, you might catch them talking like you. You may catch them trying to be like you in some type of way, or they take after you in some type of way, and that represents how you've helped them. But some of these men will never admit the fact that you have been responsible for their growth. You've been responsible for helping them, right? And this is why they can't return the favor, right? Because they don't even want to admit or give you credit for the way that you have helped them. Okay, so let's see, how are these men viewing you, Caroline? We have the letter L. This could be an Aries. Okay, this could be an Aries. I'm hearing people who did not, I'm hearing a lot of men who have been struggling with their sexuality. They've been struggling with, you know, feeling emasculated. Some of these people have rejected you because they wanted a bigger butt, or they wanted like some type of body typing. They were doing some type of body typing. Okay, so pretty hurts. And then Libra's energy. Somebody's name starts with letter A or L. I'm getting Pisces, Libra, Aries. Okay, so these are definitely partners, but they have not, you know, been team players. They haven't been fair. A lot of these men, they accept your help and won't return. Some of these people were just obsessed with you because of your beauty, and I feel like a lot of men don't actually want anybody beautiful. They don't want anybody that they might have even told you this, like, I don't need to be around pretty people all the time, or I don't want a pretty, you know, person. I don't want a pretty partner. I don't want a well-balanced partner. I don't want to be a fair partner. You know, these people have been super unreasonable and intolerant. Some of them, they knew that, like I said, some of them were emasculated because you are their leader, and then you have this beauty as well. Some of them, they really just don't. They know that you are a dream partner, some of them, but they don't want a dream partner because they're not a dream. Some of you guys, you quite literally love them, and you were not like, and look at Aries, right? You quite literally love them, and, you know, even if they were having issues with their orientation, even if they were imbalanced, even if they have been in conflict, right? You still love them. But something about you, they projected really bad onto you because of your beauty. Okay? I feel like these people, how these men are viewing you, they definitely see you as someone who you get hurt a lot because of your beauty. They see that you get attacked a lot because of your beauty. They see that people steal things from you a lot. They see that the Matrix is always trying to harm you, trying to reload on you, and create disharmony in your relationships, in your work life, in your just like in your life, right? They feel like what you've been working on, you know, some of them, they're seeing you engaged with the outer world. They see that you have been building a team for yourself, and you're unifying this team through mediations and negotiations. And you're handling this with so much poise and grace. They see that you have, like, especially because you're so pretty, a lot of people are going to be very sensitive to your beauty, right? Some people are going to project onto you when you enforce on them. When they see you enforce with them, when they see you being assertive, when they see you having a good life, people are going to project onto you time and time again. Okay? I'm also seeing that these men are watching you have a conflict with other, maybe, you know, other pretty people, other attractive people. And they see that you are, you know, these are people that you have been in a team with. These are people, obviously, that may be on the same level as you, or people that you love, your friends, other pretty people, right? But they see that you have been the one that's been getting all the slack. You've been the one that's been getting all the pushback and disharmony, right? Why is it that you, as a pretty person, can't exist harmoniously and have a true love and healthy relationship, right? And others can. Something about you have been very diplomatic, you know, in handling this pretty, being very sensitive with your approach, very, very conscious and cautious of your approach, you know, as you, especially if you're taking up a position of leadership. People are going to have a hard time with your beauty and leadership, and you are just this angel. They're like, okay, people are projecting onto me, you know, because of my beauty, but you know, you're literally just this person that helps other people, and they see that you're trying to form this team, you know, with this lover or with these, you know, work, you know, people. And some people are continuously rejecting the harmony, rejecting the legitimacy, because they are projecting and defensive of your beauty. Okay. So they see that you have been trying to work on, you know, how you relate to others, so that people can start projecting on you, and that you can be diplomatic. And you've been learning a lot of diplomacy, and you've been learning how to, you know, relate to other peoples and unifying this team, so that people, you're just trying to help people is what you're trying. Like, I'm hearing something about you're just trying to help people, and you don't have any expectations, because you know that these people are going to hate you because you're beautiful, for one. Okay, somebody's name that starts with the letter H. Somebody's name, you know, or somebody here in a sorority. I'm also getting that they see you with this big behind as well. Okay, something about you grew. You may have grown this big behind. Okay, you have the Chariot. How these men are viewing you, they see that with the Chariot that you are disciplined and always making continuous progress. Going back to your significator, right? 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Your wishes are getting fulfilled, right? You are successfully, you know, unifying this team because of your diplomacy. Something about you, they notice that you have beautiful virtues. You're not just pretty on the outside. You're not just a pretty face, but you're also this beautiful spirit. You're fulfilled in life by helping other people is what I'm hearing, right? Something where they see a Taurus, a Cancer, a Leo. People are jealous of you because of your beauty. Maybe they objectified your beauty, and they are jealous of some type of object that you have, characteristic of your beauty. And they really desire to have your pretty. They really desire to have your contracts is what I'm hearing. They want to have your life, some of them. Okay? And these men are just realizing that, you know, instead of focusing on your beauty all the time, you enhance your virtues, and you were able to overcome your ups and downs, and you getting all this new money, and you haven't been dwelling on the past, you know, around these romantic relationships that didn't work out. They see you with the Chariot as very driven to make your venture a new success, to make your new venture a success. They're very driven to get this contract. You're very driven to end this work and making sure your relationships and partnerships are in balance. Okay, so let's wrap pile 1. How are men viewing you? Okay, somebody, you know, these men are definitely looking at that the ASS. Something at work, they're looking at your donk. Okay, they're looking at how it's standing up, sitting up, real nice. And now everybody jealous of you with this donk. Okay. The way that you're, you know, very perky, behind, okay? That thing is really looking good. I'm hearing something about you looking good, but your virtue is also amazing, okay? And they see that you're so driven. You're almost at the finish line to accomplishing this thing that you've been trying to make a success and getting it out to the world, okay? How are these people, how are these men viewing you, Power One? How are these men viewing you? We have the Temperance in the reverse. Yeah, these men are definitely, you know, ill-tempered around you, okay? This person is really struggling to find their moderation with you, okay? We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. And we have a leap of faith, the Fool. So, clarifying Temperance, please. Something about you, this is an ex, okay? Or it involves an ex-partner. This person, clarifying Temperance. We have the Knight of Cups, okay? And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. You got these men thinking a lot, okay? I'm hearing that they are, every time that they lay down, every time that they try to rest and close their eyes, some of them may wear glasses or they wear a hat. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of glasses, or they wear a long pendant necklace. Some of them are in spirituality. Some of them have a wallet with a chain on it. Okay, they have a street style. Maybe they wear a lot of gym shoes. Some of them have a bald head. I'm hearing earrings or, you know, big earlobes. They're definitely feeling romantic about you. Okay, they definitely are feeling romantic about you, but this relationship is not harmonious. Something about them, they have been, you know, releasing some type of limitation around you in this contract. I'm hearing something about them releasing something around a contract. Somebody's name starts with letter G, or they have, this involves work, okay, a work partnership. And I definitely feel like these people, they want to take a leap of faith on you. These men, they want to take a leap of faith on you and bring you this offer of a contract, bring you this offer of love. And I'm hearing that this is going to complete a major cycle with all of these other people who have been in competition with you, trying to reload on you, trying to stop your lovers and team players from cooperating. They see that you've been very diplomatic in this, and that you are the ruler. Something about you, you are in control, and because you have this way of supporting these social connections, you have leadership skills. They see that you've been mediating and negotiating and making sure that this deal or this contract is very fair, okay? Something about you making a contract very fair. Because some of them, they feel like they're still unsure about you, and they feel like you guys have new challenges and that you guys are up and down with that Temperance in the reverse. But this person, I'm definitely seeing how these men, some of them, especially if this involves work or a contract, these men want to, they're taking a leap of faith and they're bringing you the contract. They're bringing you the deal. They're bringing you the offer, okay? Even though they were unsure, you know, how to overcome all of these different challenges that you've been having. And you guys are at the finish line to, you know, and you've unified with this work partner. You've unified with this man because you've been so diplomatic and understanding where they've been coming from, and understanding, you know, and helping them understand that you continue to make this continuous progress. Some of them, they're choosing not to dwell in the past around your past conflicts, and they are finding the strength, okay? They're finding the strength to do what's right and do what's fair in this situation, okay? That's what I'm seeing, Power One. Please let me know how that resonates down in the comments below. It was an honor to read your energy. Don't forget to give back if you are feeling called to. You can also support through Cosmic Intelligence. Tips are so appreciated. All of the proceeds to our channel go back to our nonprofit organization, Divas Can Manifest, so that we can continue doing this work and making this information and communication accessible to all. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome to your selection. So you chose the Kelly 47 with mystery. So these men, they want to know your secrets real bad. They know that you're keeping secrets from them. They know that you have strong boundaries with them. And they want to uncover your truth, okay? Because you're always being so secretive and withdrawn. And it's something about you when you become detached and you become emotionally withdraw from them. they start chasing you. They quite literally, you know, they're obsessed with, you know, your mask that you're wearing. They're obsessed with things that you haven't uncovered with them yet. Okay? Some of you guys do have a degree of anonymity, or you have a degree, maybe there's something faceless about your social media that men are watching, but they know that you are, you know, they're watching you. They know that you may be you know, you could be the same gender, but they could literally know that, you know, there's something about them they want to see what's underneath your poker face. They want to see what's underneath your facade. Okay, some about you is doing this stuff for safety. Ultimately, they see that you have, like, you transformed into someone else, and they don't know how that you've done that. They don't know how you've done this. They see that you have concealed a lot of parts of yourself, and a lot of men, they see this as like, oh, you're keeping some parts to yourself sacred. You don't want everybody involved in your sacred self. Okay. I'm also seeing that a lot of this is that they've seen that you have, they see that they're looking at you. Some of them might be looking at your face, and they're seeing, they just know that there's something more to it. Okay. I don't know. This sounds not good. Okay. This sounds like these men, they are, you know, they are definitely obsessed with you a little bit. Okay. They're definitely obsessed with you a little bit. They feel like some of this is just you being very magical. Individuality, going back to that sacred self, like, they definitely see you as an individual. Some of them, you know, if you wanted to stand apart from these men, they are definitely regarding that. And they know that, like, some of them, they see you walking around, they see you walking outside, they see you as a pedestrian. Some of these men are strangers. They want to talk to you. They see you, something about them seeing you with an umbrella when it was raining. Okay. We have Sagittarius. Okay. How are these men viewing you, pal? 2. So something about you, you know, you're definitely an individual. Some of these people, they just see you walking around, and they know that you're different. They know that you don't carry yourself like the other people. They know that you're different than everybody else. And this is very mysterious. Some of them, they just like, they are so curious about who you are or what you do. Some of these people are literally just walking around the town, or people, strangers, you know, riding around, and they see you, and they can already sense your individuality. But you don't talk to them, or you're not, you know, involved with them, or you keep things concealed from them. You don't tell everybody your business. Instead, what they see you sharing, if they do have communication with you, what they see you sharing is strategy. They see you sharing your highest ideals, and they know that there's something underneath the high ideal. They know that you've gone through some of the lowest ideals in order to get to this highest ideal. And they're like really obsessed with, like, what were those low points? What were those things that you had to do that you're keeping secretive and concealed? What are those parts of your sacred self that you're not sharing with the rest of us? You're just sharing the high ideal. You're just sharing the philosophy. You're just sharing the beliefs, right? They see you sharing your beliefs that govern you. They see you sharing your values. They see you sharing your integrity, your morals, and getting it out into the world. Okay? Some of them, they see, all you do when you come around is talk about your business, or you talk about your values, but they don't know how those values and those ideals apply to your life. Okay? Some of them, they see you with a long dark wig, long pink wig, or a long colored wig, or they see you just with a straight bust down. Okay? And I'm getting that people are literally, like, I'm hearing that if you're like, so like, you see how in this image, right, there's all these black umbrellas around, and everybody is blending in, but then they see you, and you just stand out to them. You're like the best and the brightest, and you, instead of having a black umbrella, you got this yellow umbrella, and you got this, you know, handbag, and you look so comfortable, and you look like the highest ideal of yourself. You look like the highest version of yourself, and they know it's because you have dealt with the low version of yourself. They know that you have had to transform into this individual so that you can stand out. Okay? Some of these men are in their 50s or late or 40s is what I'm hearing. Late 40s, late, you know, early 50s. Okay. So let's see. How are these people, how are these men viewing you right now? Pile 2. They definitely see you as a star. Okay. We have the Prince archetype. And then a little knight on the bottom of the deck as well. How are these men viewing you, pal? 2. How are these men viewing you? They feel like something about you with the Sagittarius energy, that they are realizing that you are the highest ideal of potential. You're the highest ideal of power. They're noticing what makes you an individual is that you are the person that's not propping up your own ego with your power. You're the person that is getting high values and virtues out into the world, right? You're empowered by virtue. You're empowered by strength. You're empowered by your authenticity. You're empowered, right? Some of these men, they definitely, you know, especially with this prince, they want to bring you flowers. They want to bring you gifts. They want to bring you offers of love, okay? Some of them, because they see that you're standing out and that you're an individual. And I'm getting that you get a lot of offers and love, okay? So these are men that are making you offers, okay? Because they know that you represent like a bachelorette or a bachelor, that you are, you know, the best and the brightest in the room, right? You have the most power. Something about you, you may be doing something that is unique, or you're doing something, you know, maybe you have an activity or a hobby that is unique, or you have something that makes you, that gives you a little bit of edge, that sets you apart from other people, and they're just like, they feel like this kind of gives them insights into who you are, like the things that, the hobbies that you take up, the activities that you engage in. It feels like, you know, they are unique and different and make you an individual. Nobody else is doing what you're doing is what I'm hearing. You're pioneering in a new direction that has never been done before. Third eye chakra. Tarot reader. LOL. Maybe they see you as a tarot reader. They see you with that third eye. We have an energy vampire. And then we have unhealed feminine energy. Okay. So they see that some things you keep concealed because you are dealing with these unhealed feminine energies that have been too victimized, insecure, and manipulative. They see like something about these men. They see that you conceal these things because you've had like a third eye activation around these feminines who are so desperate, right? And they have been energy vampires onto you, draining you for your psychics, draining you for their psychic survival. They see that you keep parts of yourself concealed and sacred because a lot of these people have just been wanting to steal aspects of your individuality. They've been wanting to steal aspects of your personality. And you have been helping them awaken and increasing their awareness around you and what makes you an individual and how you have these high ideals. And these different like hobbies and these different things that set you apart from other people. Some of them, they know that you're into tarot, and so they feel like this is all about you being so your third eye your third eye on and popping, and you have like so much awareness and awakening, and ever since your third eye or activation, you have transformed into someone else, and you became aware of these manipulative feminine energies, and you healed your own unhealed feminine energies that were too passive, too yielding, too insecure, feeling victimized, right? Some of you, they seen you make a lot of sacrifices. They see that, you know, they see you needy and having poor boundaries, and now you have awakened to these energy vampires. You've awakened to poor boundaries. You've honed your high ideals, and you know and they see that you are just, they don't see how you've done this. They don't see how you've come into this awakening, okay? And it makes them quite, I don't know what it makes them feel like, actually, but some of them, they could be the energy vampire on you, right? They could be the ones that are where you kind of like need to have some inner, like you needed to gain inner guidance or get inner awareness around them, okay? A lot of these men, they see you making good decisions. They see you tapped into universal consciousness and divine intelligence, and they see that you have so much wisdom and you trust yourself now after healing your feminine energies, okay? You trust the flow. They definitely see you in flow, okay? And they see you walking around with just so much ease and grace with your cute bags and your like, you know that you're an individual. They know that you're living a different kind of life, especially if these are just strangers. They know that you're aware and you're awakened, and they can't play those mind playing tricks and games that they do on other feminines. They can't, they can't evade your boundaries. They can't disrespect you. They can't get over, and they just don't, they feel like your third eye, and you as this, maybe even as a tarot reader or into tarot, you have like, you're highly meditated and have a deep spiritual connection, and they feel like this talent and gift is such a mystery to them. They definitely see you solve mysteries as well, okay? Something about you, they know that you are concealing aspects of yourself, because of other women who are unhealed feminines, right? Other women, you keep some things anonymous, you keep some things, you don't tell them everything, because you have these energy vampire, feminines that just want to kind of drain your vital life force and attach onto you for their survival, right? This Cancer, a negative, right? They know that you've been dealing with this unhealed feminine energy, and they feel like through tarot readings and through your third eye activation and through your own inner vision and you following your purpose, you were able to rid this energy vampire. You were able to, some of you guys even turned into like loving this person and caring for them after helping this person, gain inner awareness, okay? Gain inner wisdom around their unhealed feminine energy, okay? They see that you're very sweet. I'm getting that something about you, they're comparing you to other people who do the same work as you. And they're noticing that these people are cranky and mean and contradictory. And they see you as just like this jovial, maternal, caring, affectionate leader and person that, you have this sweet side, right? They see you as very sweet. You're nicer than these other people. Okay, all these other people were contradictory, fanciful, wasteful, okay? Yielding, unimportant, materialistic, right? Homey. Very interesting, pal, too, okay? They see that ultimately you have deepened your spiritual connection and had a third eye activation and came into the awareness of these energy vampires and these unhealed feminine energies. And now you have like this rich emotional world, right? You bring truth to those lazy, spiteful, and wasteful, contradictory, hypocrites in the environment, okay? Some of them, they are watching you as a tarot reader, and they are taking, a part of this gift. How are these men viewing you, pal, too? How are these men viewing you, pal, too? They feel like you can be very vulnerable and sensitive at times. But this is just representation of your deep emotional world and your big open heart, okay? So I love that so much, pal, too. How are men viewing you right now? How are men currently viewing you? Something about you able to extend universal consciousness to this enemy energy vampire, someone who threatened you, okay? They see you actually coming into a heart awakening around them. Okay, and maybe even these people started to cherish you. I'm hearing some of these people, unhealed feminines, they started to cherish you and love you so much for the work that you're doing and your individuality and helping them connect to universal love and helping them make good decisions. Okay. So how are men viewing you, pal, too? And then we will wrap, okay? Let's hit the tarot. How are these men viewing you? Especially for these feminines that were trying to drain you and trying to like steal your individuality, steal aspects of your personality. They see that you have literally been getting drained by them. And after cutting the cords, they see, you know, that you've learned healthy boundaries, that you've learned how to conceal certain aspects so that people can't take advantage of you. Okay. So, Queen of Swords, yeah, very clear, very connected to truth. You have a lot of inner wisdom around and consciousness around these unhealed feminines. Okay. Some of them, they watched you grow an inner awareness around these people. Okay. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They think that you're extremely sensitive and traditional in your romantic relationships. Okay. How are men viewing you? I'm hearing something about you let them lead and you let them be in charge of things. Okay. We have the World. How are these men viewing you? We have the Chariot in the reverse. Okay, some of them, they definitely view you quite literally as their world. Okay, the Empress in the reverse. I'm getting that these people are so totally satiated by you. You are their everything. Okay, you are quite literally their everything. Something where they saw you with pineapples, or they saw you cutting fruit, or they saw you with a lot of luxurious abundance around you. Okay, they see you as family. Some of them, they see you as someone who they shared a home with, right? I'm hearing that this cycle, some type of cycle just came to an end after you gained the inner awareness and you healed some type of feminine energy where you were insecure, had poor boundaries, overly critical, taking too many self-sacrifices, right? Not trusting of the flow. They see that you stop being so angry and frustrated around things, and now you're abundantly attracting them back to you is what I'm hearing. LOL. Abundantly, because of like the nurturing, sensitive, caring relationship that you've had with them. I'm hearing that some of them, you've even shared your home with them, and they feel like even still, they even having you with them at all times in this home, perhaps they see that you still have an aura of mystery, that you still don't show them everything, and you just you keep them guessing, and this is why they stay obsessed and interested in you. Okay, I definitely feel like you're dealing with somebody who may be standing in the way of this relationship. This may be a third party that, unhealed feminine energy, and you have increased their awareness around this person and how they've been manipulative and showing them, and like because of your individuality, it's clear that you are their empress. It's just clear that you are their one, that you are their everything. Okay. But they feel like sometimes, this situation, you're angry and frustrated with the flow of it and not getting your results quick enough, but they feel like you are learning to soothe your impatience. And if a situation has gotten out of control, you haven't allowed yourself to be victimized by it, and you took control of your life, and they just see you with high ideals, and you are establishing order and rulership in the connection, and you are focusing, something about you maybe even focusing on your world-facing view and processing, this inner guidance and awareness that you gained around these energy vampires, these unhealed feminine energies that want to take your personality. They definitely feel like a situation has gotten out of control, with some other unhealed feminines. Okay, maybe some of these people have quite literally been posing as safety issues. These people have been trying to get you in trouble with the law. These people have been trying to undermine and do some type of subversive activities because of how beautiful and abundant that you are. Some of them, they hate the fact that you are everything to your person. They hate the fact that you are everything that they ever wanted. They hate the fact that you are their you know, divine feminine energy, and that these other third parties just represent unhealed feminine energies where they needed to master themselves and work on themselves. Unfortunately, that's what I'm seeing. Pow to, okay? For right now. Something about this situation, it was like unpredictable and adventurous, and they see that you just been going with the flow with it, and they love you so much for like not holding on to the past, and they love you so much for being individual and showing and setting apart from these other unhealed feminine energies. It's like quite literally a clear choice, and they choose you. Okay, something where you guys may have, you know, built family, built home together, and this person has been struggling with volatile mood swings, and now they're finally coming into clarity around these other unhealed feminine energies, and they know that you are their world, you are their empress, and that these other situations have just gotten out of control. But they have been, something about you may have even brought these men a third eye activation. You have brought them, you know, greater awareness, and now they feel like they can take control of something, right? Or maybe even with their increased awareness, they got spiteful about something where they withdrew, okay? But I feel like that cycle has come to an end, and this is to be continued. Pow. Two, they love your body, they love your individuality. All right, I love you so much. Let me know how that resonates down in the comments below. It was my honor to reach your energies. All of the proceeds to this channel, including all of the ads that you watch on the channel, if you choose to shop at Cosmic Intelligence, our community shop, for first-hand and second-hand consignments, all of those revenues, also members only, join the winner circle. All of those proceeds go back to our nonprofit organization in women's health to help us accomplish our goals and to push our initiatives forward in women's health. I love you so much. Leave me a comment. Let me know how this resonates, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome to your selection. Sure, you chose Innovation with Missy Elliott. So these masculines, they definitely see you are doing something innovative, okay? But they definitely see you in the process of introducing some type of new method, some type of new idea, or some type of new product, okay? They see some type of new development that you are in the process of introducing. This may deal with your creative and groundbreaking and pioneering in a different direction than everybody else. And I'm hearing, you know, this may make you eccentric. It may make you odd, or make, you know, may seem unusual to them in some type of way. And you're just looking up like, look at me. Look how different I am. Look how innovative I am. And look how, you know, different and innovative I am. But look how this different and innovative thing actually works, okay? They see that you think very originally, and nobody can do it or will do it like you. I'm hearing everybody that wanted to try to take aspects of your innovation, they looking like a big flop. They looking like a big L, because something that you have been doing is so futuristic, and you're already, you know, you're the pioneer. You're the one that's leading in the directions that everybody else is following up behind, trying to catch up, trying to shuffle up behind, trying to bandwagon on your success. Well, I'm definitely getting that there's something strange and unusual about you, but they just see you and view you as like, you don't care about what people think about you. You're free, and you don't let other people's judgment, you know, stop you from being yourself, stop you from being eccentric, right? Because first of all, you're so futuristic. You're on a whole nother, you're already in a different time zone than the rest of us. And they feel like you are out of this world. You are cosmic. You are in a whole nother galaxy because of how this new method, this new way of doing things, right? You're very creative and groundbreaking, right? So some of them, they definitely are seeing you, you know, dressing your ass off. Some of y'all really can dress, okay? So let's see. We have create. Yes, something that you are creating, friends. Like, these men are very involved in your art, okay? They're very involved in your creative and groundbreaking direction that you're heading in, okay? They see that you are this beautiful artist that is just so different than the rest of everyone else, and that this is like something about you using a new method in your artwork as well. So some people are, they're comparing your art to like other people's art, and they see that this is actually like the new invention, the new development, the new process in this invention, in this artwork is, it's groundbreaking. Okay, it's groundbreaking, a groundbreaking revolution. Something about you moving into STEM as well. So you guys are doing something super revolutionary. We have Libra's energy. This also came out, like Libra's energy also came out for POW 1. So I definitely feel like, you know, these are people that you have relationship with. I feel like people in POW 2 was mostly strangers, but for you guys, they're seeing that, like, even though, like, they're seeing your relationship as, you know, different. Okay, maybe you have an unconventional relationship with these men, you have an unusual relationship with these men, and they just see you, dressing up, they see you looking good, you always styling and profiling. But they're seeing the beauty in your eccentricity. They're seeing the beauty in you being different. They're seeing the beauty in something that you're doing that may even be taboo, or something that, you know, other people may judge you guys on. And you're just like, I don't care what people think about our relationship. I don't care what people think about my decisions in my life. I don't care about people. I don't care, you know, because most people are like not original, and nobody can or will do it like you. I'm hearing that these men, I'm hearing them say, nobody compares to you. Okay, nobody compares to you. And I'm hearing a lot of these men are seeing people knock off, like these men are seeing people knock off your innovation. They're seeing people knock off your creations. People want to be a part of the winner circle real bad. People want to be a part of your collective real bad. People want to have a relationship with you because they know that you're a partner. They know that you are high value. They're so angry that, like, they see that there is some inappropriate family members that you've had in the past, some inappropriate relationships that you had in the past. And these people were not real family. These people were not, they abandoned you, or they did something inappropriate. And a lot of these men, they see that you have actually, like, they see that these, like, people that you were once friends and family with, they have turned, like, maybe towards the ill will towards you, or they abandoned you in some type of way, and now they just try to sit back and, like, they sit back and try to, like, knock you off and try to be, like, associated with your collective, try to be associated with your invention, but they're literally just, like, rudimentary. They're defensive, angry, hostile after trying to, like, knock off something that you've done. A lot of these men, they see you as, you know, you having a lot of family issues, you having a lot of abandonment issues. They see that you know true abandonment. Some of you guys quite literally were abandoned by your family. Something happened with a sister, or something happened with, you know, close best friends, close family members. And they see that you have, like, found the beauty in your relationships, or found beautiful relationships and peaceful relationships anyhow, after getting abandoned by people who you once tried to build family and friends with. Okay, these men are definitely seeing people trying to emulate your innovation. They see people trying to steal your work, steal your creation, steal your creativity, and they just keep putting themselves in a hole. I'm hearing that the more that they try to steal aspects from you, the more disillusioned people become. I'm hearing somebody's name is Brittany, or somebody's name starts with the letter N. I'm hearing something around somebody's name is Nina. They see that a lot of these people are jealous of your eccentricity and your body. Like, somebody here is very thin and frail looking. They don't have like, their body is very unattractive, and something about that, they see you doing something innovative and bringing all of your creations together, I think, what's going on. And they're noticing that people who you're like are not as innovative as you, are not as groundbreaking as you, it's not as futuristic as you, they're trying to scramble up and try to mimic themselves and align themselves with you, and they're literally just a child, some of them. Others, they see these people trying to compete with you, but you have done something revolutionary, groundbreaking in this art field. They see that these people who have been trying, like, they've been doing, like, mundane, or they've been doing something repetitive, or they're doing something that don't make sense, and they see that you like, literally, because you were innovative, this made people reject you, this made people abandon you, because you were too ahead of your time. People were you know, you were trying, it's like you were not able to find like you were like in inappropriate relationships because of that or something like that. But now they see the beauty of all of this abandonment. They see the beauty of all of this rejection. People are definitely, you know, there's something about your innovation, and they're definitely like, you are the originator of this thing. So a lot of these people in these like competitive relationships with you, people who were once friends and family, they are like, nobody can do it like Pal 3. And we're very aware of what, no matter how many, you know, how fast you try to copycat, no matter how, you know, how much you try to scramble to survive this psychic death that's occurring for this person. They're watching you make a decision about a friend that turned into an ill will because of your beauty and your artistry. Brittany, somebody's name is Brittany or Brit, they go by Brit Brad or something like that. They're trying to survive the psychic death in the wake of your innovation. And they are so unfortunate. They see that you have abandoned these people. These men feel like you have been so unforgiving. Instead of looking at the beauty of these relationships, they feel like after getting abandoned by these people, these friends and family, you went off and created something beautiful. But instead of seeing the sacred potential in these relationships, they feel like you have made a decision around friends who have shown you that they are just here to copycat, trying to scramble up and be a part of your circle, trying to scramble up and be a part of the winning team, when they will never touch millions and billions. They will never have investments. They have not done anything innovative, groundbreaking. They're not futuristic. Some of them, they failed at school. They can't read and write. Always got typos. Always not making sense. I'm hearing something about a run-on sentence. Somebody keep on with this run-on sentence and they not making sense. Okay? You don't care about what people think of these people think anymore, right? You went off and I'm hearing something about you after getting abandoned by people, your relationships. You went off and you decided you didn't care about what those people thought about you. You invented your thing on your own, and now it's so groundbreaking and revolutionizing. You're having such a huge impact, and you don't even realize that you're doing this on, like, maybe you do realize this, but your impact is so much more renowned, and you are so acclaimed, and something that you're doing is involving modern technology or some type of design that people are just like, they are shrinking in comparison to you. Okay, what are these men, how they view you? Okay, a karmic ending with this friend who could not cooperate. Instead they wanted to put themselves in unparalleled competition. How about you fix your run-on sentences, learn how to read and write, focus on your own. I'm hearing something about your design, putting an ending to this friend who was trying to compete with your art, okay? Somebody was trying to compete with your art and it did not end well. Because this person, they realized that this person was jealous of your beauty. Okay, with Archangel Jophiel, somebody was very envious, family and friends, close people around you. Somebody's name starts with the letter J, P, B, N, D, G. That's what I said, M, K. Because of how beautiful you are and how beautiful you think, I'm hearing your beautiful mind is kind of futuristic. Your beautiful mind has done something innovative. Your beautiful mind has done something, you know, modern. Pushing thought, pushing the envelope, pushing convention. It was always going to end like this when those people put themselves in unparalleled competition because of your beauty. And now they see that you don't just have this physical beauty, right? Somebody is very jealous of your body. And they know that this masculine, this man, loves your body. They know that it's beautiful. And now they're seeing your beautiful soul and beautiful mind, and they're just like, nobody can or will do it like you. Okay? Somebody wants to compete with you with your gift of gab. They can't talk. They want to be a public speaker, but they are karmic. Unfortunately, these people, they do not get membership into the organization. They do not get entry into the winner's circle. Some of these people, you did love them, right? But, when you realize that they were jealous of your beauty, you realize that the relationships were not cooperating. You realize that the relationships did not have a chance, right? You cannot be jealous of somebody you cannot have hope for a relationship when someone's jealous of your face and your body, your existence, and your life. That's not going to work, pal. 3. So, I'm hearing something about this karmic ending. It led to a lot of ugliness with this person, and they took a major L. I'm hearing that this person, they keep doing it to themselves too. They cannot control this karmic behavior. They keep trying to send subliminals, trying to act like they, are on the same level, trying to act like they can compete with this innovation, but they're just sitting there with a very, very poor design and a very poor family. I'm hearing their families didn't care about them. Their mama don't care about them the way that your mom cares about you. I'm hearing something about your mom sacrificing everything for you. With this Peter Pan syndrome, they see that men are viewing you, that you rely on your mom and your parents, and they have helped you. Your parents have helped cultivate you while you were trying to do something creative and inventive. Your family supported you like you were a child. Okay? Your family is very beautiful despite their misfortune. And some of these other people, especially other creators, who have been trying to compete with you, they are realizing that their family didn't care about them, their family didn't love them, and it's because they have not been good children. Some of them, they see that you were this Peter Pan and that you've been not maturing from these abandonment issues, and that you've been not forgiving these friends and not forgiving these ex-partners, these lovers who abandoned you. A lot of these men, they see that you keep sending them subliminals and that you keep aggravating them. Something about you, they see that you keep aggravating them with the subliminals that happened in your relationship, especially if the relationship ended karmically. If the relationship ended karmically, they feel like they are so codependent on this situation. They know that you have enemies and ex-partners that are codependent on you, that can't stop watching you because of the karmic ending, and you keep sending subliminals to them. And they feel like you have just, instead of forgiving and seeing the beauty in your relationship and restoring and repairing the relationships, some of them, they keep calling your phone, you ain't answering. Some of these friends, they trying to publicly apologize on their platform. They trying to send subliminals to you to, see if you'll forgive them. But something about you, you realize that they were jealous of your beauty and your fundamental teachings. They're jealous of your wisdom. They keep trying to, steal your wisdom, steal your teachings. And they are not they or something about them will not cooperate, and you have learned something about you. They see that you have made the decision to end them. They will not be entering the winner circle, and they feel very left out. Okay, some of these men, you are leaving them out, or you are not forgiving them. And I'm getting that you have hatch or higher learning about the situation, and you are teaching them through teaching them fundamental lessons through your through your subliminals. They can't handle your subliminals. These are a lot of men who refuse to grow up themselves as well. They refuse to hold themselves accountable for their behavior. They refuse to be mature, hold a responsibility. Some of them were just attracted to you for your beauty, but they had no intentions on being a real partner. These men see that you are the one that's teaching everybody. And all these people who abandoned you or did something inappropriate, you've just been finding your moderation and balance around them. And I feel like ultimately, I definitely sense that they feel like you don't care what people think about you, and that you live on the outskirts of society, like you're an outlier now. And they feel like you don't fit in, you're rare. And that this has made you very, I don't know if it made you intolerant to people, but I'm definitely getting some people want to return to you, okay, after you may have, been teaching them some fundamental lessons, right? Teaching them about their own, inappropriate behaviors and poor decision making. And teaching them how to have a fair and balanced relationship with Libra's energy. And this is very beautiful. But they feel like, although you have come into balance around this, it still has not allowed you to forgive them and allow them to return to your life. So they feel like this was the karmic ending, right? Especially these people who wanted to compete with your design, compete with your innovation. You are definitely not forgiving those people. They thought that they was coming to the winner's circle. These people are getting heavily rejected, heavily disillusioned, heavily. If you were in a secret competition when Pal 3 was independent, conquering their survival, conquering their fears, healing their abandonment issues, struggling to meet their ends meet, and you've been in an unparalleled competition trying to steal things from them, trying to steal their teachings, trying to steal their wisdom, trying to steal their beauty, mad at, Pal 3's partners because they were attracted to your beauty, then there's absolutely no way you're getting membership into the winner circle. Mad because they're not futuristic. Mad because they don't have the technology that you do. Mad because they don't have the design that you do. I'm hearing it was very strange what some of these friends and family members did when you were trying to do something creative and groundbreaking. Now they see you pioneering in a different direction as everybody, getting success, and it's no matter how many bars you try to steal, no matter how much wisdom you try to knock off, no matter how much you try to look like Pal 3 and try to mimic their beauty, they can't. They don't study. They're not smart. Them with these run-on sentences and these, they just don't have any new ideas, no new methods. They don't have any new products. They don't have anything new and inventive. And people are just, now they're watching. Some of these people are tempering. They are tempering. They are finding their balance around this. And they're regarding you as the original, as the innovator. But some of them, it's too late for them to cooperate. They've missed their opportunity. Some of them, they are now feeling creative and romantic and idealistic about what could be, what you guys could create together after trying to compete with you. It's too late. Stop wishing wishing things could be the way they used to be before you decided to hate Pal 3 for their beautiful mind, for their beautiful face and beautiful body. You were just not blessed in the same way by God. Hashtag blessed and balanced. Hashtag highly favored. Your origination is groundbreaking. Your original ideas are pioneering. Nobody can compete with you. No matter, what kind of clout they're trying to rile up. It's the end. They're not forgiven. They're not accepted. Should have thought about that before you made that heavy miscalculation. 7 of Cups. How are these men viewing you? 6 of Swords. Page of Swords. Okay. 3 of Swords. Yeah. Very heartbroken. A lot of them, they've been out exploring their options and they realize that nobody compares to you. For that reason, they missed their opportunity. You were the most beautiful and the most innovative to begin with. Some of you quite literally did come back with a new body, maybe perhaps, and they realized that all these other options were not that great. Something about you, they see you, they're seeing, they're in wishful thinking now, right? These look like a bunch of opportunists. And these are shadow attachments. I'm hearing something about these people. They're noticing that your gift is very innate compared to the rest of them. And that these people are not quite innate. It's not quite instinctual to them. It's not, it's not their true gift. Some of these people, they just force themselves into this role because they want the clout. They have nothing else. Some of them, what you're doing, they're seeing your creations come together in an innovative way, and everything is related to one another. And then these other people are sitting back trying to copy and mimic, and they literally cannot, follow your design. They can't follow your modern technology. They cannot follow your groundbreaking and beautiful mind. unfortunately, pile 3. That's what I'm seeing, right? All of these other options that they have been considering, they needed to discern the truth around them and learn that these qualities that they have been trying to mimic with, from you. I'm hearing people have literally been masquerading as you, running around trying to, steal and adopt your techniques and modern technology and design when they literally cannot even follow it. They cannot, they literally don't have a knack for it. They don't have the instinct for it. Some of these people want to be teachers like you, and they literally need to go back to school. That's what I'm seeing, pile 3. Let me know how this resonates. Unfortunately, it is the end for a lot of these people who were wishful thinking, all these people who were out exploring their options, all these people who, wasted a lot of time. They abandoned you to go explore their option. They abandoned you to seek something inappropriate. But something about them, they see that instead, like you relied on your real family, right? You thought that you were an orphan. You were not an orphan. Your mother, your family loves you. It's just that you guys have not had enough. You guys have been in survival. They see that your family never abandoned you. You were never an orphan. You were never alone. Okay? I love you so much, pile 3. Let me know how this resonates. It was my honor to read your energies. Please thank you so much for supporting, giving back, watching all the ads on the channel. Everything goes back. All of the revenues to this channel, including all of the proceeds from Cosmic Intelligence, go back to our nonprofit organization, Divas Can Manifest, where we raise awareness around a health issue for women at risk. Let me know how this resonates in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, pile 4. Last but not least, you chose the chat with self-esteem. Okay, so they definitely, you guys might be here from pile 3, because this kind of feels like it's piggybacking off of it a little bit, but it definitely feels like you are standing out. Okay, something about you is eccentric, different than the rest of everybody, but it kind of feels like you stand out and fit in at the same time. It's like that's just you being a part of the whole. Of course, they see that you're nothing like the competition, especially because a lot of you guys have built a dynasty for yourself. You've built an empire for yourself, and you literally, your business could quite literally be your lifestyle. And you bring a different type of energy to the fold. You are nothing like the people who have been competing with you. You guys have extreme difference in values and lifestyles. Something about these men, they may have put you in a secret competition with their ex-partner. They put you in a secret competition with other options, right? And I'm hearing that you were the most beautiful and the best the entire time. But I feel like this, them having these other options and exploring their options are forcing you to sustain your self-confidence, sustain your self-esteem, right? Because it's like, you're nothing like them. You can't even compare you to the rest of them. Like, that's how much you stand out from their other options. You exude so much confidence. You know that you are the divine feminine, the divine masculine. This person, these men, they know that you have secret weapons. They know that you have strategies that you don't expose, that you deploy, and you don't show everybody how you're building this dynasty. You don't show everybody, how you're building wealth. You're like, something about you might be, you might be a part of the winner circle, period. And it's something about you that, like, you manifest a lot of money, you manifest a lot of opportunities, and you keep grinding. And they see that you, like, your grind and how you produce your results, they know that you have concealed something. They know, like, you guys might be here from pile 2, 3. But they know that you have, like, this different energy that you're putting forward. It's like, that sets you apart from the competition, but also your secret weapon sets you apart. Pile 4, how are men viewing you? They see that your identity cannot be duplicated. Even if these competitors try to duplicate you, they fall so short, and they just look like they want to be you. They just look like they want to be you. Okay, some of y'all are quite literally the victor of the Hunger Games, because all of these people have been trying to fight with you for stardom And something about you, you believed in yourself, you sustained your confidence, and you handled your business on the ass. I'm hearing something about you with this dynasty and this empire. They see that you have handled your business, quite literally. Okay. Some of these people, they view your business acumen. They see how you handle your business. Something about you, you might run an e-commerce, or you might have, digital sales, or they see people shopping your business. They see people investing in your dynasty, and they say, like, this is you handling your business. Some of y'all, you turning around them orders real quick. You turning around, you producing them results very quick, and they see that you are literally a businesswoman, businessman. Some of these people, they don't have no dynasty. They don't have no business. Okay, that's why they all up in your business, friend. Okay, LOL. How are these men viewing you? These men see that you're very burdened by school, or you're always on your phone working on something. They see that you're stressed about school, you're stressed about your work, okay, stressed about this dynasty, this empire, because some people have literally been trying, like, in a secret competition with you, trying to steal, your dynasty, trying to plot your downfall, trying to hurt you in some type of way. You've had to defend defend your position, okay, from these people who have been in a secret competition for your partner or for your business. How are these men viewing you, power forward? What? Your career, right? 10th house energy. Yeah, there's a lot of emphasis. They're watching your career. They're watching your social image. They're watching you in a professional capacity. And they see that your dynasty, your empire, no one is going where you're going. You know where you're going. A lot of you are so burdened about this 10th house. They see that you're stressed about work. Like, you are always stressed about work. And they know that you are just, like, your career is, like, your first priority. Some of you guys, you don't want children, or you don't want marriage, and you are just really, like, focused on your career. And they see that you're a success, right? But there's, like, this success does not come without burden. Some of them, they see you expressing about, being stressed, being tired. They see that you feel like you're overwhelmed by your work. Some of you are overwhelmed by the success of your work. You was not expecting you to be so, this dynasty to be so big and so powerful and so beautiful. Congratulations. You are quite literally, these men are seeing you become a person of power and status. They see you with a responsibility, okay? And you're handling that responsibility. You handling that business every day. All right, powerful. I love that. We have advocate. Inspires you to put compassion into action. Something about your dynasty involves advocacy. It involves activism. It involves doing the right thing. It involves you embracing causes that inspire your compassion. Okay. They know that your advocacy relates to burdens that you faced in your life. They know that your advocacy and your 10th house, your destiny, is all about advocacy. It's all about humanitarianism. It's all about giving back. It's all about your nonprofit work. It's all about your cause, your mission, your aim. And they think that this is very beautiful. But they feel like you're so burdened by it because you're always stressed about how to get, how to do more advocacy, how to unfold this destiny even bigger, grander. Power forward. How are these men viewing you? How are these men viewing you, power forward? Somebody thinks starts with the letter S or L, A. They see you as a success. They see you focusing on your wellness and your self-care because that's how you, cope with your stress. Okay, how are men viewing you, power forward? SEX, money and power. The sun. Trendsetter, right? Nobody can do it like you. You're the one that set the trends. Even if these people trying to act like you, some of these people are delusional. They forgot that you were the one that set the trend to begin with. Okay. A lot of these people are seeing you, they're seeing your materials. They're seeing your everyday challenges. They're seeing you meet your everyday challenges. They're seeing you as a unique individual that has become popular. that's become a person of power and status. They're seeing your personality and your ego display. Some of them they're seeing, you know, with your ego, you like, okay, I'm about to go get some SEX money and power too, since y'all like it so much. Since y'all like it so much, I'm gonna go get some too, right? But they see that this, like, you indulging in these things are just like a part of life, a part of what, you know, the world, you know, your world facing identity, right? But they know that ultimately, like, that this dynasty and empire is advocacy, you know, helping people raise their consciousness, helping people gain increased awareness around their inappropriate attachments. And you are such a trendsetter, right? This is so unique how you're doing this. I don't know what you're doing. I definitely feel like this person is a Scorpio or a Leo. And they feel like they have had an influence on you. These men are the ones that feel like they had an influence on you. They're like, oh, I've definitely imprinted on Power 4. Like, Power 4 would not be that without me. Like, some of them think that they are responsible for your manifestation and growth. They think that they was the ones that was, you know, I don't know, something about them. They were like, they did have an influence on you and your personality. They see aspects of their personality within you, and they're looking at you and they're like, so you just gonna be up there acting like me? Like, acting like your daddy, stunned like your daddy, like, I mean, you stunned like your daddy. I'm hearing something about you. You take on your masculine energy when you're doing your work and when you're in your career. With the 10th house, like, it's definitely a masculine energy. In the 10th house, rules the relationship with the father, and they see that you have, like, instead of like projecting your daddy issues, that you have gained your own inner awareness and focused on your own inner guidance, and not letting men hurt your self-esteem, not letting men burden you with their poor attachments to SEX money and power. It's always the men too. They always have these bad attachments. Like, you know, they're very active and focused and rooted in the material realm. So it's no wonder why they have, like, had this, like, kind of impact on your personality, your ego, yourself, right? And how you express yourself in the same way through the 10th house. Okay, very beautiful. LOL. They see that something that these men, they feel that something that they influenced you around, you went off and set a trend with it. Like, so, I don't know who this is, but they definitely see that you are, instead of having inappropriate attachments, you're handling this world-facing view, this increase in your dynasty and empire. You're, like, handling it with a lot of responsibility, right? How do men view you, Power 4? Okay, we have a Cancer. And this is focused, you know, this deals with the 4th house, the home, the family, and the mother. And then we have the Sun, which is father energy, masculine energy. The 10th house, father energy, masculine energy. Your home and your career are what people, like, these men are like, they're starting to, these men are viewing your home and your career. LOL. And I just saw 333. So I definitely feel like these people, they see that you are, a lot of these men, they see you as like a princess. They see you as like you are just to be treated, like you're to be spoiled. Like, some of them, I feel like they, quite literally with the Sun, they've had an impact on you and your attachments to SEX money and power because of how they reflected their mirror to you, how they reflected the shadows to you. You integrated them, influenced it, and then now you're manifesting through your career. They see you as a star, and they see that you are you play an important role in this person of, like, as a person of power and status. They feel like you are outgoing and that you are unpredictable at times, but ultimately they see you as very sweet and introspective and sensitive, and when you take your career hat off, you are just very feminine at home and stuff like that. Okay, affectionate and flirtatious and sentimental. Some of them, they see you are having mood swings about them, especially some of you guys are having a new opportunity with these men. These are men who feel very invested in a romantic relationship with you. Some of them want to have sex with you real bad. they accept you and love you despite your flaws. These are men who know all of your flaws, okay? And that you like, and still you sustain your self-esteem and self-confidence, you know, despite them knowing some of your weaknesses and vulnerabilities. And they still, you know, they have like something about your vulnerability makes them desire you more, okay? Them seeing you in your imperfect state, them seeing you burdened, them seeing you stressed. They, you know, they might see you on social media or at work and you're so active and strong and focused and you're in your ego, but then they may see you at home through this Cancerian energy and they see your true self, they see your personality, they see your sensitive and vulnerable side, okay? They know that you don't play about your family getting threatened either, okay? Something about you protect the home, okay? All right, how are these men viewing you, power forward? And then we will wrap, okay? Very beautiful. You handled that business. And then play, what I say, 7 of Pentacles, very invested in you, okay? Very invested in you. So, I'm hearing some of them, somebody is wearing some aviator sunglasses. I'm hearing something about some socks. They're watching your socks a lot, ribbons, strings, shoelaces, and shoes or something like that. How are these men viewing you? They're very invested in you, but they need to increase their awareness, right? With this moon in the reverse, as I say that, they need to release some kind of subconscious beliefs and fears around your relationship. Because something about you, they feel like you're too outgoing and unpredictable. They can't predict, you know, what you'll do. And some of them, they want to keep you all locked up at home, or some of them, they are very insecure, right? And they see you with this confidence, despite your vulnerabilities. You're not the one like worrying about whether or not they are out cheating. You're not the one worrying about, you know, their other options. Like, some of you guys are very assured and established in this person's life with the 7 of Pentacles, and you're not the one that's, you know, an upward. This is they're the ones that are struggling to like, what they're feeling secure in this relationship with you because of how outgoing and unpredictable you are, and how withdrawn you can be at times, you know, especially when you're focused on your career or you're burdened by something with work and school, okay, or responsibility. Okay, this person, it's like you guys are family. Something about these men, they are like family to you. Okay, they seeing something about them. They see your phone charging up and you don't play about your business. Okay, we have the 2 of Swords. So, you know, this period that you guys have been at a stalemate, okay, you guys have not had any progress forward. They feel very invested, but they you know, in this period, you know, where this person has not been progressing, they know that you've been somewhere else. They know that you've had, you know, you've been having successful other relationships, and that you feel invested in these people because they feel like family. They feel harmonious. But there's somebody here who has not been able to move forward, and it's because they've been having to release some kind of subconscious beliefs, and maybe they've been out exploring their other options. Maybe they felt invested in other places as well, and you just have been, you know that you are a unique individual. You know that your spirit is stronger than these other people, that you have a spirit of family and unconditional love, and, you know, you don't internalize them seeking their other options, or, you know, exploring their other options personally. This person, some of these people have had just like a hard time accepting the fact that this is true love. A lot of them, they don't have a real family, or their family is broken and failed. Okay, some of these people, they have sex addictions or gambling addictions or some type of harmful addictions that have been preventing them from moving forward, and they have needed to release, you know, that, you know, compromising their integrity, compromising, you know, and not having authority over their inner spirit. Give me more about this 2 of Swords, please. Something about this person, I'm hearing that in the past, their rejection of you, or their, you know, no, like them showing no progress, they have been, you know, this may have caused a burden, you know, of, you know, around your confidence and self-esteem, right? But really, this is just this person, they've been having, like, it's not because of how you look or something that you're lacking. This person knows that you're unique. They know, they are very invested in you. They know, they see your beautiful career. They see your, they see that you are beautiful inside and out. Great, right? But they have not been able to move forward because of their own inner struggle, okay? Some of them have been competing for power, okay? Struggling for power in the relationship. But something about you, you know, showing your vulnerable side to this person is helping them dismantle those control and power struggles, okay? Control issues and power struggles, especially because they're recognizing you as family, right? You know, you can have a bigger booty, you could have, you know, lighter skin, you could have long curly hair, you can have all of these things, but if these people are not family, then it will not work. No matter how good you look, you're learning to not internalize these, you know, these men are viewing you as someone who did not, you release these subconscious fears and illusions around your personal appearance and did not internalize their lack of progress. Some of you, they just saw you start focusing on your career and staying committed to your own endeavors. Some of these people, they left you to meet your everyday challenges by yourself. Some of these people, they left you, you know, with the safety issue, left you without homes, left you in a struggle, right? So they can go explore their other options, right? Don't let that situation burden you. Clarifying the Two of Swords, please. The Nine of Pentacles reversed, right? The Three of Pentacles, all right? There has been, you know, no working together, right, in this situation, because this person is struggling with the codependency that they have elsewhere. Something about you have gained the inner awareness around this situation and sustained yourself through it, okay? At this time, this person, they are struggling to release their codependencies. It doesn't even feel like, it could be a person that they're attached to, but I'm definitely seeing like that this is more so around this person's like codependencies to sex, money and power, right? Power struggle, money issues, sex addictions, right? This person is learning how to put their family first. And if this person isn't collaborating, that means that they're not putting their family first, right? They're not caring. They're not. Something about this was unpredicted. Like you couldn't predict their behavior. You didn't know where the situation is going, but you know, you have been stuck with burdens around this situation. Don't be codependent on this stalemate. Don't be codependent on this lack of movement forward. It's not about, you know, sustain your confidence. Some of these people with this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse are lazy, spiteful, fanciful, wasteful, right? You may be feeling invested, but this lack of cooperation and collaboration is showing you that this person has had inappropriate attachments elsewhere, whether that be with another person or whether that be just them struggling to cooperate because of their poor attachments and not putting their home and family first. Okay, thank you so much, Pal 4. Let me know how that resonates. How these men are viewing you was very interesting. They see you as maternal and jovial and sensitive. They see you as family, but that did not make them act right, right? Some of you, they love having sex with you. It's not about your personal appearance. It's about this person struggling with codependencies. Some of them are very codependent on you, and they don't move forward unless you unblock them. They don't move forward unless you do the work for them, okay? Unfortunately. But it was my honor to reach your energies. Let me know how this resonates. Thank you so much for giving back to the channel, watching all the ads on the channel. All of the revenues and proceeds go back to our nonprofit organization, Divas Can Manifest. Shop Cosmic Intelligence for different fragrances. And another way that you can become a part of our community is by joining members only, the Winner Circle. We do monthly zodiacs as well as money manifestations to help you build your wealth. But without further ado, until next time, friends,